Yeah, actually, there was a power cut, so things just stopped very briefly. But okay, so I was trying to run this, and because the internet went down, like the script failed. So let's see. I don't know if this is gonna work. I think there is some Chrome driver, but I think this is a very old version. So I can even just ask Gemini about this. Let's see if this will work. Basically, the thing that should happen now is that this should open like a Chrome browser and emulate this thing. But I'm assuming like they have protection for scraping. Let's check. Okay, so it's giving me this error, right? Like, so I will just copy this to this window here. I'll say okay. And I think, I mean, the main thing is just the Chrome driver, whatever it downloaded is like a very, I mean, it's not on the path, so I have to run some sort of command to make sure to tell it that, okay, use this Chrome driver in this path, right? Like, so I think that's what it's trying to do here. It changed the thing. Um, okay, so it updated the stuff. So let me try to. I mean, this is freaking thing that is just driving me nuts. Is like Gemini 3.1 especially has been, I mean, so good at some of these. Like obviously, going through a video and then trying to reconstruct that is such a huge task. It's such an achievement, and then it just does this sort of like indenting Python code errors, and like, man, that's such a shame. Like, and it just it kills like the trust in the thing, right? Like, anyway, so let's hopefully it works. And yeah, so it is, there is a Chrome instance that it has updated the Chrome driver path. So it says, okay, whatever, allow. So it automatically opened this, right? Like, so, and now it should search for that. It should select party search and search for that keyword. Hopefully, yeah. So it's clicked party search, and now it should search for that keyword. Click on search all by itself. I mean, some of this, when I first saw this 10 years ago of it doing it itself, like this was really blew my mind. So it was magic. So, and I mean, yeah, now, so it's trying to see if it can, I think, go through the pages. I'm assuming it went to the second page. And now it's going to the third page, the fourth page. Yeah. I think now what it is doing is just scraping all of this, like, getting all of this in a structured manner. Okay, so now it has gone through all the 5 pages. Okay, so now it's trying to go through each of those dockets. So it went to the first docket, and it's now trying to get all of these PDFs downloaded. So I don't know how that is going to be handled, but let's see. So here there are supposedly like 3 PDFs here. So it should go through and click on each of these and download each of them. Uh, I don't think that has happened, but let's check. Like, so some of the times, what happens is, I mean, already if it has worked until here, like where that part of it, like where it has gone through all of these, created this list of pages to scrape, then that's a huge, like, I mean, that's, I don't know, 80% of the work. Uh, Now let's check like if where this is. So it says, yeah, I mean, there is some, it did access the dockets, but now it's saying, okay, these error processing dockets or whatever document. So I think there's some error here. So let me just stop it here. And then I'll tell it that, okay, this is the error. Uh, there seems to be some error accessing the PDF files in each docket. And then I will say this. So I think that is something that can be fixed easily. Like basically, I think it just has these in a list and then it's trying to mm, uh, I think like something with that, like there's a space in the file name or something like that. So it's trying to check and fix that. Yeah. So it's just trying to insert like a backslash here. And I think it'll try that. So yeah, the main reason why people don't allow like this sort of headless browser, headless as in like we try to do it without opening a browser, is just is not. I mean, you can. So right now, I think the main requirement here would be that that window should be on top, and which is a. I mean, it will not allow me to do multiple things at once. So it prevents like massive scraping and like just scraping endlessly, things like that. So anyway, so this we have already seen. So I'll just pause the video here, and I'll let you know like once we get to the part where it has gone through all the pages and all of that stuff. Okay, so something is happening. Like there is, I mean, things are moving. Like I mean, it went through all the pages, and then I don't know if these are being downloaded or not. But something definitely is moving. Let me check. Actually, the if anything is being downloaded, I mean, there is something that is happening. Yeah, at least looks like yeah, there are a couple of dockets that are. Um, so let's go to projects. So this is this one, Gemini. Data, right? Okay, none of these are like okay. It says they're done, but none of these things are not done. So let me just stop it here, and then I'll say the PDF files are not being downloaded for each docket. It just seems to move from one docket to the next. Again, like I mean, the reason I am like including all of this in the recording is obviously to show that this is not a magic bullet. Like, but still, like this would have easily been like a day of work for a Python programmer. But now, I think it's much quicker. And I mean, this is AGI. Like, this is AGI. Like for me, there are like entire job descriptions which do this, right? Like scraping or quality assurance or testing or things like that. And so now the fact that I'm able to record a flow and then it's able to generalize that and like redo it, that is AGI for me, right? So anyway, so let's see. I'll pause here again, like and let you know if this works, this fix works. So yeah, I mean it is downloading. Uh, in fact, like as you can see here, like it is going through each of these and then downloading the PDFs. So as you can see, yeah, here it did download some of the stuff. I don't know if the logic is correct. Like here, where is that down? Yeah, so it just downloaded one of them. I think it downloaded that over and over, and Um, yeah, I think, I mean, so there's probably going to be like maybe one or two more iterations of this, and it should start working. So I think right now it's in a different thing. Like let's see if this starts downloading. Okay, so there's something that failed. Uh, it went to a different thing. Now, I mean, there's a lot of things here. So I think the main problem is just it is not clicking on these. That's my impression. Uh, but yeah, so I think something is I mean, it did download some, so let's check. Um, okay, so it did fail, but anyway, so let's let me stop here. I think it should work eventually. Yeah, so that's great.